Hi, this is Jeannie at Trendy Tree, and today I'm going to show you how to take the ProBow, some 2.5-inch ribbon, and make a big loopy bow. This is a really pretty ribbon. It's kind of a turquoise sheer, but it has like some teal or peacock glitter. Perfect for a Frozen theme. When I saw that, that's what I thought. Oh my gosh, that'd just be so cute for Frozen. But anyway, so we're going to get started. We're going to use the ProBow. Now, our version of the ProBow, or this ProBow that we have, is an older version. The newer versions have these holes and lines marked for you. Of course, you can see where I have penciled in A, B, C, D, E on mine. And we're going to make about an 11-inch bow. So we're going to start with our center holes and put 2 pegs there. And we're going to make our bow on C row. So we're going to put 4 pegs. We're going to do 4 loops on each side for our bow. And we're going to go around each peg 3 times. Now, the first thing we're going to do is, I have cut a chevron end into the ribbon. This is going to be my tail end of the ribbon. This ribbon holder will hold up to 3 spools of ribbon, and you just put your ribbon on that so that the ribbon is rolling off to the right side. And we're going to come down and decide about how long a tail we want, which about 12 or 13 inches. And we're going to take this end of our ribbon and we're going to go around these center pegs. Go ahead and I'm going to bring that underneath here, and I'm going to have a tail about like that. Okay, so we're going to just kind of secure that or hold that kind of snug against these 2 center pegs. And if you notice, I didn't take my ribbon all the way down to the bottom of the peg. I stopped about midway. Now, just to kind of hold this in place, I'm going to take a chenille stem, go up through the back of that loop, and come around to the front and just give it a little twist there, maybe just a couple. And that's going to kind of help hold my ribbon in place. I'm going to use that chenille stem later on to secure my bow to my wreath or package or whatever. So now we're ready. There's a little nail right there, and you can just wrap that around there and just get your tail. This is my tail, the left side, just leave it out of the way. This ribbon does have a right and a wrong side. It's sheer, but the glitter is on one side, and it's got, it's really pretty. So we always want to work with our right side up, and that's where I'm at. So I'm ready to start making my first loop around that first peg. Pull that kind of snug, come back to the center. I'm going to pinch that together. Turning the right side up, go around the peg on the left side. Come back to the center, turn my right side up, make my second loop around the first peg, back to the center. Every time I come back to the center, I have to twist my ribbon and get my right side up. So that's 2 loops around the first 2 pegs. First peg, excuse me. I'm going to put 3 loops around each peg. So that's the 3rd loop. And the 3rd loop on that side. Okay, now I'm ready to move to my 2nd peg. Twist. Go around that 2nd peg. Back to the center, twist. Second peg, okay. That was my third loop. So now this is my tail for the right side. Okay. Now what I like to do to secure my ribbon, my bow, is take a large zip tie, and we're going to thread it underneath the bow, underneath the ribbon stack, and up through that center loop. Secure that zip tie. Can't do it all the way right now. I'm going to do it part of the way. Okay. And now I have my chenille stem. I'm going to unwrap that, bring it down. That's going to be what I attach my bow with. I'm just going to kind of give that a couple of twists. Now I'm going to ease my bow off the pegs. And you can do it like that, or you can just slip the pegs out. Okay, now see how our bow is stacked? Now I'm going to, that's my center loop, I'm going to bring that zip tie on around and secure it, pull it up as tight as I can get it. Okay, I'm going to snip that off, get that tail out of the way. Now we have tails on the bottom of our bow, and we have a chenille stem to attach it by. Now what we have to do is just fluff the bow out. And we're going to start with the loops on the bottom. Kind of holding the bow, I've got my thumb through that center loop, and just pull those, fluff those ribbons out. There's our loopy bow after we finished it. We have the bow measures about 12 inches in diameter. We have our long tails. We have a chenille stem on the back to attach it to a wreath or a package or whatever we're going to do with it. I would advise, if you're new to bow making, get you some inexpensive ribbon. Start out with wire edge sheer and just practice making some bows, and just make some bows and take them apart and make them again until you're comfortable with it. You can make all sorts of bows with the Bowmaker, with the ProBow. There's lots of different recipes out there. Thanks for dropping in. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up, and we hope you'll subscribe to our channel so you won't miss any of our next videos. Come and see us at Trendy.